Wave.
Kendall and I have been playing Sims since we were little, and we're still playing it to this day. And we'll just like play for like 6 hours.
Holy shit.
We'll FaceTime each other and we like don't even really talk. And then we just thought of a new idea. Now we make people that like we know. So
Big bro, chillin' with big bro. Big bro, big bro.
What up, y'all? This is Big Bro with Kid Cudi, presented by Adobe Acrobat. I'm your Big Bro Scott, reporting live from the attic in my mind. Welcome to the first episode, the very first episode of Big Bro. Now look, I created this show for you. All right, I want to put you on the dope shit and take you into real life conversations I have with my favorite people. In this first episode, I'm sitting down with the global icon, my homegirl Kylie Jenner. Now, I've known Kylie for years, and she's kind of like a little sister to me. We talked about everything from her growing up on TV to parenthood and playing The Sims with her sister Kendall. So I need y'all to kick back, vibe out, and enjoy. See you on the other side.
I don't really do podcasts.
I know. So
this is like a really rare link up.
I know. Like I was like, I did research because I was thinking about who I could have on the show.
Yeah.
And you know, people that don't really do podcasts. Mm-hmm. And I saw that you've only maybe done your sister's
Chloe,
podcast.
it was my first and only podcast like 5 seconds ago.
Oh wow.
So I never do this, but I'm trying. 2026, this last year really is all about doing things outside of my comfort zone.
Right.
Just to make life like a little bit more exciting.
Damn right. That's what it's about.
Although it already really is, but.
Yeah, it could be even more exciting.
Yeah.
So let's take it back.
Let's take it back, because do you think people are going to think this is like a random link up?
Yeah,
like, do you think people know?
Let's take it back. The first time we met, I don't even know if you remember this, is the Hunger Games premiere.
I didn't remember this until you sent me those questions, because I was trying to think about how did we meet?
Yeah.
And I feel like I've just always known you.
That's true.
And I'm like, when did we meet?
Yeah.
The Hunger Games premiere.
Yeah, it was the very first time you and Kendall were interviewing people on the red carpet, and you interviewed me and my buddy Dot. And
please, nobody pull this up, by the way. Do not put a clip of us.
Yeah, because we definitely got to say something, because they will plaster that picture right in the center of the frame.
Exactly.
So.
Very embarrassing.
Yeah, man. Throughout the years, we've hung out. A lot of crazy-ass Halloween parties.
Lots of crazy Halloween parties. You have the best costumes.
The best costumes. I've definitely done my best work at your parties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen the others, but they were always pretty good.
Well, you know, I came to that one party in my fucking spacesuit, the full man on the moon spacesuit with the glowing. The glowing
thing was crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Who made that for you?
So it's this dude named Jose Hernandez. He pretty much does superhero movies, suits, Spider-Man, X-Men. And
oh, wow.
I linked up,
super legit.
Yeah, I linked up with him years ago. He did, when I did a tour, I was in a spacesuit and he did the suit for it. And I just linked up with him to do a special suit for my last tour. And, you know, I spent so much money on the suit. I was like, man, it's Halloween. Let me just go ahead and throw that on and just stunt on everybody. You don't gotta tell me.
I'm like, the amount of money I spend on these, not only the costumes with the photo shoots.
Yeah.
I've retired it. I'm like, I can't be doing this
every year. It's a whole thing. Yeah.
It's a whole thing.
So this set, we talked about when we came in, right? It represents my mind. This is the attic in my mind. If we were in your mind, what would we see that represents the child, the younger Kylie? You know, what would be in your world? 3 things.
My attic would probably look like my bedroom growing up, which was black and like lots of skulls everywhere and like dead roses.
No way.
Yes. I was a happy child. I wasn't like, I don't know why I like loved these things, but like my room was black, skulls everywhere, dead roses, just like the darkest black bed sheets, black bed, like black bathroom.
So you were a little emo.
I was a little emo.
Okay.
And then you go into Kendall's room and it's like perfectly clean, white, like minimalist, like shining. So that's probably what my attic would look like.
And her house is kind of like the same vibe too. Like when we had that Halloween party at her house, like it was just like immaculate, like white walls, just pristine.
Yeah.
So it's dope that she kind of kept that same aesthetic.
Yeah,
she did. Young, you know?
She did. She never switched up.
Who did young Kylie think was the coolest? Like actor, celebrity, like musician? Like who did you like obsess over? Who was like on your wall?
I mean, the people that I thought were really cool, and I'm not just saying this to be cheesy, was like my family.
Yeah. Like
I always thought my family was just so cool. Even when I was younger and we would go places and like just like, you know, everyone like loved them, especially when I was like 8, 9. And I just like, I thought they were so cool.
Yeah, that's so dope.
I still think they're so cool.
That's so dope. That's so dope. I want to say congrats on your acting debut.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're in the moment, which people are loving right now.
Yeah.
Like, how did that come about? Like, and have you thought about having a career as an actor?
I think it was a childhood dream of mine. Like I would do a lot of plays and stuff. Mm-hmm. But my life just went a different direction. Like I had my makeup line and that's really my passion. And I never really thought about it again. And like I said, this last year has just been doing things outside of my comfort zone. And I know the director, Aiden. We wanted to do a project together. It didn't work out. And then we kind of just became friends through that. And he told me he was working on this. And I was like, wow, what an opportunity for me to do something and feel so comfortable doing it.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I didn't even know where to start.
Right.
You know, so I had the best time.
That's so
I
dope.
felt like I was in safe hands.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I had the best time. I loved it. And I would totally do more.
You would definitely do more. So this is something you would do.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I don't know where I'm going with it.
Yeah, because I'm curious, like what roles would you do? Like what is something in your mind that you could see yourself doing? Like
probably something in comedy.
Okay.
2000s vibe or something,
yes.
You know?
Like super bad kind of vibes.
Yes.
You know?
I think I would thrive.
Yeah.
I like making people laugh and showing my personality.
That's
and I think I would want to do that.
Somebody got to write that movie.
Yeah.
Word is out now. Word is out now, guys.
Call me. I think I need to take this off.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. We're doing some wardrobe adjustment because it's a little warm in here.
It's a little warm. So if the next take, if I have a different outfit on.
Did you feel like you were preparing to play yourself, or was it a different version of you?
It was a different version of me for sure.
Okay.
I think I was way bitchier than I probably would ever be.
But that's always fun.
Yeah.
To like play like a heightened.
Yeah, it was definitely a heightened version of myself, and just leaning into like, I don't know, I guess a funny like stereotype or something.
Yeah. What inspired you to get into music?
Another thing I didn't think was going to happen, but the song that I did, Fourth Strike, is really it's like a part 2 to the song Three Strikes that I did. It was like a promotional video for my lip gloss back in 2016 or something, like 10 years ago. And I did this promotional lip gloss video. It was like almost like a music video. Like I was living out my dreams, and we shot this whole thing, and we were like, what song are we going to use? Like, this won't make sense if we use like, you know, a known artist or something. Right. So we, the director knew this band, Tara Jr., they gave us this song, and then it kind of became like this King Kylie theme song. And a lot of people thought it was secretly me singing on it for like 10 years. Oh, and even the band kind of led into it. And then anyway, so 10 years later, I did like a 10-year anniversary. So I did a part 2 to the song, and then now it's actually me singing on the song. So it was just like a full circle moment, but that was so fun. I would absolutely do more of that too. Yeah. Yeah. You think there's an album down the line? Like, I mean, I just don't know. Are you going to help me or something? I can look. I can help you. Is this why I'm here? Yeah. Like this is not just for the podcast talk. I will totally executive produce your album. Okay. We'll work on the vibes. We'll talk about what you want. We've all heard it. You know what I mean? But like, what would a Kylie Cudi song sound like?
You know what I mean? Like if we did a record together, like what would be the subject matter?
Are we going back? What would be the subject matter? Are we going back to 2016?
We can. We can. I mean, that was a really dark time for me. but we could talk about the struggles.
Okay.
I think people would love to hear you talk about, a little
Real
bit
shit.
of your struggles and some real shit. And, you know what I mean? Like, and that is kind of like, I think you should keep that in mind as your angle when you're becoming this artist. It's kind of like, what will you unveil that people don't know just hearing you in an interview or seeing you do things in your other realms in your life, you know? Because I find that a lot of my fans, the reason why I've seemed to do well over the years is because my fans, they love the music, but they also know who Scott is. They understand who I am as a person. Like, it's not just like, because, you see like some people fan out over other rappers or other people and that do music, and it's kind of like a surface thing. But like, people are really invested in me and my well-being and if I'm okay and things like this, Like when I got married, people were so happy because they know, first off, that like I'm a lover, and they know how badly I wanted that in my life. So it's really nice when you have that. And I feel like you get that when you're open with them.
Yeah. You created like this personal relationship with your fans.
Yeah. It's one of the reasons why I named this podcast Big Bro, because that's how I feel I am to a lot of people. You know what I mean? And it's really dope, man. I feel really blessed that 18 years in the game. Like I'm still like connecting with fans, about to go on tour.
For sure.
Like it's dope. It's dope.
Yeah.
But that's cool that you want to do more, and I am down to help with the album.
Wow.
And
I mean, that would be a dream.
I'm producing now.
That would be a dream.
I'm going to play you a record.
Okay, play me a record.
I'm going to play you a record.
I have been back to the studio.
Really?
I have been back, and I tried a few things.
Okay.
Just, trying to find
find your voice.
My sound.
Yeah.
Everything was kind of dark and slow.
Really? Really,
and
really
I'm
moody.
Wait. And I had to take a break.
Where is this coming from?
Because I'm I don't think this is me.
Yeah.
Everything was kind of a little slow. Maybe it's because I feel like my voice, I'm not as comfortable singing at a high.
Right. You got to find the comfortable pocket. Even with me, because I had to take a step back and realize man, I don't in my mind think that I'm a singer. You know what I mean? People have been hearing me sing my whole career, but in the back of my mind, I never when I think of singers, I think of The Weeknd or people that really sing. I feel like I just kind of carry a note and I just kind of do a tone that is comfortable for anybody to sing along to.
That's how I kind of feel. So I think our song would be perfect.
Hell yeah. I mean, the thing is to come up with something catchy, something that people can connect with.
Yeah.
And did we shoot a cool video? You know what I mean? That would be fire.
That would be amazing.
Fire. But I want to play you this song.
Okay.
Can we get into that?
Yes.
Yeah, let's play it.
Are you going to show this to the world?
Yeah.
Oh my God, amazing.
This is a world premiere. And a lot of people have been checking for my music and I've been a little secretive about it, but I feel like we doing the podcast. Might as well leak some shit, catch some vibes. Okay, so this one is called When I'm Down. I produced this, I think 1.5 years, 2 years ago.
Okay.
And it's a vibe. Here we go. When I'm down, I get up. La 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 la.
Such a unique sound.
Yeah.
It's super happy.
Yeah.
Uplifting. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. La 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 la. Hey.
Wow, I love it.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
I love how uplifting it is.
Yeah, man.
And the beat is so fun and unique.
Thank you. I like to feel like I have a specific sound and nobody can kind of put together a beat like me. And I love that now this new chapter, I'm more so focused on producing myself you know, I've worked with a lot of producers in my career, a lot of dope guys, and I've been able to like watch and learn closely. And now I'm just like, man, I think that's something people miss from me. You know, like I produced Indica all by myself, and I was like, man, I kind of want to quarterback this whole thing. You know, I feels like only Cudi can make some shit like that. You know,
I totally agree. I can't wait to hear more.
Yeah. No.
Is your next project finished, or you're just
no? I'm just dicking around.
Okay.
I got that's like maybe one of 4 rap records I got
that you feel.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Because I'm not in album mode right now. Like I'm just kind of, because I have a couple things to direct this year, and then I have the tour, and I kind of want to direct and write more, and that's kind of like my focus for this year.
Amazing.
So maybe next year, you know, it might be something that comes. It depends. I'm just kind of like stacking up records at this point.
Nice.
You know what I mean? Like no pressure. I find that that's like the best way to do it. Like when you immediately announce an album, then the pressure's on. You know what I mean? And if it doesn't come out in a year, you're gonna have fans hitting you up every single fucking day. Like, where's the album? Where's the album? Where's the album? And I do not want people checking for that right now. You know what I mean? I just dropped the album last year. You know, and I have 13 albums, Kylie. 13 albums.
You can relax. You deserve to relax.
Chill. I can totally chill. For like 3 or 4 years, I can chill. And it'll be okay. You know?
Which is like, you know, there's also kind of like a positive side to that, because you can take the time and really create what you want. And also like, people like, when it drops, people are like, oh, it's been 3 years.
Yeah.
Like they're so hungry for it.
It's like you let them miss you for a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's kind of like what most people tend to forget. Because people are like, oh, I got to be now. I got to stay relevant. I got to stay on top. I got to keep going. But there's an art to just, you know, pacing yourself. And I don't know. I've just constantly been creating throughout the years, and I've always been prepared to drop an album every other year. But now I'm just like, with all these new things I'm trying to do, like directing and writing movies and things like that, like I just want to kind of pivot for a little bit and just do something else.
Yeah, I love that.
And I think that's where you're at right now in your career too.
Something about the year of the horse.
Yeah.
Have you heard about the year of the horse?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
I have.
Something
My
about
astrology friends have put me on.
Yeah, same. Yeah, there's something about it.
I want to talk to you about fame and how do you handle it?
I don't know if there's like a perfect recipe to that.
Yeah, because everybody's circumstance is different.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm really proud of myself. I think I've done a really good job.
Yeah.
Especially being, you know, we started the show when I was 9 years old, and I look at my daughter and she's 8, and I'm like, wow. Oh my God, in a year, you'll be the age that I was when I was so exposed to all of this. And it's such although it was different times then. There was no Instagram, there was no but yeah, I think that just like protecting the things that I feel need protection, or just like parts of like my personality, or I don't know, maybe you feel like that too. But it's just like my relationships, and you know, I just try to just protect myself, and I have really thick skin, I think.
Which is much needed.
Which is much needed.
Yeah.
I kind of know if there's like a bad story or something, it will come and go. I have my family, I have my kids that I go home to that I'm like, love me so much and have no idea what's going on in this world. They definitely keep me grounded. Surrounding yourself with good people. Yeah.
How do you think your relationship with fame has changed throughout the years as you've grown up? Well, you talked about how like you have thick skin. Was that always the case, or did you have to develop that over time? You know, kind of going through things and learning.
I think I always had thick skin, but I mean, it's definitely evolved as I've gotten older.
Yeah.
I actually think as I've gotten older, maybe it's felt more personal or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think there was a shift when, and maybe it's just the way social media is now and all the platforms and all the information and all the, it's like so many more people have access to you to judge you and say all these things about you. And when I was like 16, 17, like Instagram was getting popular.
Right.
I wasn't really looking at comments about myself. I think that's where it can go.
Yeah.
Get crazy.
Yeah.
I wasn't really looking at comments, and I really I didn't care. I definitely had this like fuck you attitude.
Yeah, and that's kind of like how it has to be a little rock and roll.
Yeah, it has to be a little rock and roll.
You can't
Skulls,
give a fuck.
Yeah. The Dead Roses.
Yeah, the rock star was there from the very early age.
Yeah. So that, and then as I got older, I think it started to like affect me more or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I think when you're young, you're a little naive to the bullshit in the world, and then you get older and you start to realize like, oh shit, like it's kind of fucked up out there.
Yeah, totally.
You know? Like
this is
social
real
media
shit.
is like the perfect mirror to society sometimes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like the ugliest things on social media, and it's just, you know, like my daughter's 15 now, and she has her Instagram page, but it's private, and she has a TikTok, but it's private, and you know, I just know that now at this age, she's consuming a lot more shit than I did at 15.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? And it's like, you want to give them access, you want them to have freedom, but it's a very scary thing.
I think about it all the time.
Yeah. And
I'm going to call you when Stormy turns 15. I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to handle it.
Yeah. And it's really wild, man, because it's like, you know, your kids are going to go to school, and then all their friends are going to have phones, and you don't want your kid to feel left out.
Totally.
And like, you want them to have that relationship with their friends where they're all talking on their phones and communicating, you know what I mean? But it's just, you know, as parents, you want so badly to protect your kids. You know what I mean? And now my daughter, like, she's 15, like, she can see the shit online. Like, if I get arrested tomorrow, she will see that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, it's really a gnarly thing, man. It's something that we're all learning now because it's a new thing. You know what I mean? Social media hasn't been around that long. It's still kind of like, we're still figuring it out, you know? And people are still like just learning how to navigate this with their children.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We don't know how it's going to affect them.
No, we don't.
And that's really scary.
Yeah. It's a wild thing to think about, you know? You know, that brings me to my next question. I kind of wanted to talk to you about motherhood, you know, and juggling being a mom and a businesswoman. You know, how's that been for you throughout the years, just kind of finding that balance?
It's definitely a lot.
Because you wake up early.
I wake up at like 7 a.m.
I wanted to talk about, that's a whole nother, I had that as a section.
Okay.
Like, because
I'm ready.
I told the producers, I was like,
I think I'm going to stop.
I text Kylie one day. There was two circumstances where I text her in the morning. Because when I wake up in the morning, I was like, I wake up in the morning and I have a bunch of people that I have to hit up, and I text in the morning before I forget, right?
Okay.
So I don't expect anyone to respond because it's early in the morning. But like, I text Kylie at like 7:30.
Okay.
She hit me right back like 2 minutes later. I was like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah, a lot of people.
Yeah, but it makes sense. I was like, it makes sense. She's got kids, you know? Like, you know, when you got kids, you're up at the break of dawn, you know?
If I don't wake myself up, they're waking me up.
Exactly.
But I also like to be up 20 minutes before them. 15 minutes before them.
You got to get up before them.
Yeah.
To get prepared mentally.
Yeah.
Because when the kids get at it, it's a whole thing.
Then it's like, I want to have my coffee.
Yeah.
You know, get a little dressed.
My wife is like that. She's always like, don't talk to me until I have my coffee.
Yeah.
You know, and it's really night and day. Like if I've talked to her before she has that first sip, it's a whole nother beast.
It is. Coffee drinkers know.
Yeah.
Do you drink coffee?
No, I'm not a coffee drinker. I don't like the taste. I used to
I
drink.
need to send you my favorite coffee.
What is it?
It's like sugary and.
Okay. But is it like bad for me?
Probably.
Oh, Kylie, trying to set me up for the woo-woo, man. Oh, man.
I need to send you my favorite coffee.
Yeah, man. I'm down. I'm down. I'm going to let you take me into this coffee journey.
Yeah. But on my orders, just I get a latte.
Okay.
Hot latte with oat milk and vanilla.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that a pretty basic order?
It's pretty basic, yeah.
Yeah. Because I see like sometimes people go to like order coffee and they're like, I want no cream. And, and they have like this whole
2 shots
list.
of espresso.
Yeah, like this whole fucking list of things. Yeah. And it's like being a barista. You're just sitting there like, what the fuck? I hate my life.
Or it's exciting.
Yeah.
Or it's exciting. Because they come in there like, okay, thank God, not the same old vanilla latte. And they get like crazy.
I've been getting into this new feature in Acrobat called PDF Spaces. And it's been kind of a game changer for me, especially when I'm prepping for the podcast. Basically, I can pull in a bunch of different files, notes, articles, transcripts, whatever, and it puts everything into one AI-powered space. From there, I can just ask questions, find what matters fast, and get up to speed without having to dig through everything manually. Like before our first episode, for example, I dropped all my materials into a PDF space, and it helped me pull out all the key ideas, organize my thoughts, and figure out what I actually want to talk about. It just makes the whole process way faster and way more focused. And the best part, I can share it with my team so we're all aligned before we even hit record. I built an Adobe Acrobat PDF space for this episode. It's an interact workspace where I pull together everything I use to prep, behind the scenes, inspiration, real documents, and notes from my conversations with Kylie. Today, I'm gonna challenge you to use it as a template to build your own PDF space. What's your big dream? Jump started with Adobe. It's completely free, and you don't need an Acrobat account to get in. Hit the link in the description or on Big Bro socials and tap in. All right, let's get back into it.
How has being a mom changed you for the better?
It's definitely changed me for the better. Just like that love and rediscovering like wonder through their eyes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Has been amazing.
Yep.
And I was young when I had my first baby.
Yep.
So I feel like I was like just entering adulthood.
Yeah.
And I never really left that. Like I still like Christmas morning. Like I never left that, holidays and birthdays and the excitement of like being a child. It's like, so it all happened so fast. But that, and then just like the sense of, purpose.
Yeah.
You're here for a reason and they're like my whole world.
I love it. How would you describe your parenting style?
I didn't think that I would be, but I'm the strict one.
You're strict?
I think I'm the strict one.
Okay.
I have a good balance.
Okay.
Like I have a great relationship. I feel like my daughter, who's a little bit older, she can definitely talk to me about anything, but she has like this big personality.
Yeah.
So I have to like keep her kind of in check.
Yeah.
Because she will like push her boundaries.
Of course, they all will.
Yeah.
They all will. Especially when they're really little. Because they want to figure out like, okay, who can I get away with shit with?
Totally.
You know what I mean? Like it's all a test.
She's testing.
And me, I was the sucker for it. Like there was nothing that I wouldn't do for Veda. Like, like if she wanted something, I'll be like, okay. Like I remember one time her mom told me that she had requested an American Girl doll, right? And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get her an American Girl doll. So I go to the American Girl doll store and they have fucking playset units and like all these different dolls with all these different skin colors, all
crazy.
different backgrounds. And I'm like, oh man. So, all right, we're going to get Veda. I found the one that she wanted. And I was like, but she's got to have a friend. And they got to like hang out. So we got to get her 2 friends, right? We'll get this girl and then we get this girl. Oh, and they got to have a place to hang out. We got to get the place set.
The outfits.
Yeah. I spent like maybe a couple racks in there at this store, right? And, I always, when I had Veda, the first thing on my mind was just like, I want to make sure that her experience is a much better one than the one I had.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And like, I don't ever want her to like need nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like that was like my main goal.
Yeah, I think my brother is like that too with his daughter. Like he cannot say no.
Yeah, that's
and
what I'm saying.
And he'll come to me and I'm like, you don't. This is just my advice. I think every parent, like, you just knows their kid the best. But I was like, you can still give her everything, but just like not right away.
Right.
Say, okay, if you have an amazing week at school, and then like give it to her on Friday, or like,
and then hope they forget.
Yeah, no, but give it to her, but like just make her wait like a little bit, even a day or an hour, like,
and give them something to look forward to and work towards.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like even just being like, hey, let me see your report card, and then we can talk.
Yeah.
But my daughter is just like, it's so fucking annoying because she's getting straight A's. It's like, fuck.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? I was like, do something wrong. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So I have to keep rewarding her. It's like, okay, I got to buy her a car. It's like, it's a whole thing. But it is being a girl dad specifically is, such a blessing. I found this softness in my soul when my daughter was born.
Aww.
And I was 26 when I had her. And not when I had her, when her mom had her.
You never know.
And I was like,
that's not how it happens, by the way.
It's not how it happens. It's just
it's way crazier.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. I mean, me and my wife were talking about having kids, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna be in the room and I'm gonna be like watching everything and making sure you're okay. And she's like, babe, it's gonna be kind of intense. I don't know if you'll be able to stand there. And I was like, I'm cool. She's like, you're gonna faint. And I'm like, I'm gonna faint. Like, I'm not gonna faint. What do you mean? She's like, you're gonna fucking faint. Just my dad fainted twice with me and my brother. You're gonna faint.
Did you watch the birth of your daughter?
No, because my daughter was a month premature.
Oh, okay.
So my plan was I was going to go to Chicago to stay with Jackie 2 weeks leading up to when she was due.
Okay.
You know what I mean? To just spend time with her and be with her and all that, But like a month premature, and I was traveling somewhere. I wasn't in town, so I couldn't get there that day, but I got there the next day. Right? So I didn't see any of the labor, which I was really bummed about.
Yeah, of course.
But my daughter, she wanted to get here fast.
Yeah. I think you should watch the next time.
Okay.
I think it's like really beautiful to experience.
All right, so I'm gonna tell my wife. I'm like, Kylie said I should watch, so
I know, right? She's like, actually, forget I said that. It's up to her.
No, I'm using you as an excuse.
It is her decision.
I'm using you as an excuse. I'm gonna be like, Kylie said on the podcast,
and you play the tape. You play the clip.
Yeah, play the podcast. See right here. Have your kids had any moments when they've realized that they're in the spotlight?
Yeah, of course. I think it's like super maybe normal to them, but
at this point it's normal.
It's pretty normal.
Yeah.
I think. They see people like come up to me and like ask me for photos, and my son not so much. My daughter for sure now.
Yeah.
She asked me the other day. She said, why are we famous? Why is our whole family famous? Because that's crazy. I'm like, actually, let me try to answer this for you.
Yeah, my family is just me, and it's easier to explain to the kids.
Yeah, she's like,
when it's everybody.
So Lovey's famous? I'm like, oh, yeah. So, and I'm like, but I think now that she's in school.
Yeah.
She's asking more questions. I don't know if she's going to school and other kids are saying something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I think, she says some kids are like fans of her dad and stuff. So I think it's becoming, more present in her mind.
Right.
But she said, why are we famous? And I was like, I'm like, we started a television show when I was a year older than you. And that's why we're all in this together, because we were all on the show together. She was like, can I watch it? And I'm like, sure.
Oh, that's so dope.
So
Sitting with your kids watching the show must be crazy.
So we watched turned on the first episode. Some things I didn't realize were like inappropriate. So right when I knew that it was about to start playing, I like fast forward through all the inappropriate stuff. But I showed her like a cute scene of like a house party that we had and like just some little things that I knew were fine. She was like, okay, mommy, when can we watch episode 2? And then she kind of left the room. I was so emotional after. Like, I don't know what hit me, but I was like weeping in my bed. Like, I don't know why that happened to me. I was just like, maybe it's like my daughter being the same age as I was.
Yeah.
And just seeing like my family. And I'm like, you know, just feeling so grateful for all that we've built. And like, but also mourning like that closeness when we were all kind of living under the same roof.
Yeah.
It was very emotional. I didn't know it was going to hit me like that.
But it's a beautiful thing that at any given moment you can go back.
Yeah, that
and
too.
just
I'm like,
see yourself as a kid.
Yeah.
And what that's like. Like, see, I don't have any videotapes of my childhood when I was younger. I only have photos.
Yeah.
So it must really be nice to just be able at any given time to like time travel.
Yeah, it's like these like, super public home videos.
It's super dope.
It's a blessing.
And it's like, this is me at 9.
Yeah.
You know? What's the hardest part about keeping those boundaries for your kids? You know, like separating the madness outside in the world and your career and keeping it kind of normal with them?
I think I do a really good job. There's some things that I just can't control, like when we go out in public and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you know, she'll kind of tell me now what she wants to do and what she doesn't want to do.
Yeah.
And just never feeling like this is like there's, you know, I never put her in. I don't know. I try my best. I really just try my best. Because sometimes I go through a year of like, I don't want to post a picture of them and I don't want them. And then there'll be something where I'm like, oh, it's fine to post this picture. And I don't know. I go back and forth.
Yeah. But it seems like you have a nice balance.
Yeah, I do.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's great, you know, because the young mind is very sensitive, and this world that we're in is fucking crazy, and it's hard to explain to the youth, to the babies sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And especially like when my daughter was really little, I saw she was like piecing it together. And I remember when I brought her on stage one time, the first time I brought her on stage, like I was worried. I was like, okay, I wonder if she's gonna be freaked out by this crowd, because we were in an arena. And my mom brings her out and she gives her to me. And my daughter is just like looking at the crowd with a very like,
okay.
Like, I wonder what this is. What's all these people here? Like, no fear. Okay. Like, totally just like, oh, this is interesting. And I was like, do you want to say something? Do you want to say dada? And she's like, dada. Oh. And the crowd went crazy.
I have to like look this up if this is.
Oh, yeah, it's online. It's online. I took her out when she was 2. That was the first time. And then I brought her out again when she was 3. And she sang Day and Night in that second time. But she was just the bravest little kid, like not fazed. And I, you know, actually talked about this before. Like, I'm really curious to have conversations with my daughter when she's like a grown woman and just kind of talk to her like what was your experience like, like growing up, you know, my daughter and seeing my life play out and all the shit that I do. And, you know, because I think at 15, she can't articulate that. She can't really explain to me what all this means and makes her feel. You know what I mean? I think I need to wait till she's a little bit older where she can really, you know, let me know like, hey, Dad, it was kind of crazy when this happened. I never told you, I was only 12, but like this was crazy.
Well, you got to tell me.
Yeah.
On the low what she says, because like that.
Oh yeah, man. I mean,
it's hard. It's really hard to navigate.
Yeah, yeah, and even like, you know, I was all in the news with the Diddy trial and all that shit was going crazy. And like during that moment, like I know my daughter saw something online.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like I know she saw that shit. And it's like I can't like protect her from that. Like it's when something like that happens and it's like huge news and everybody's talking about it.
Did you talk to her about it?
I had to explain. I think we had a conversation about it. You know,
I feel like it's just about creating the safe space to be able to like, if she does see something, to come to you and ask.
Yeah.
And maybe it's just about having that conversation, you know?
I definitely should have that conversation because she is the type where she will see something and then not say anything to me.
Yeah.
Because she feels like it's out of line or she doesn't want to.
It is weird to talk about sometimes.
Yeah, yeah.
So.
It's crazy, man. It's you know, we're navigating something that only a few people really get a chance to do, really have to do, you know? But it starts with us, right? It starts with the parents. You raise them right, you know, guide them, give them the rules of life, you know what I mean? Make sure they're not assholes. Don't be a dick, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Number one.
Like, and it goes back to what you were saying about kindness.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like, that's pretty much what your family was teaching you is not to be a dick. Like, just be nice to people, you know what I mean? And that goes a long way. Let's talk about Kylie Cosmetics. Like, let's take it back. Like, how did this happen? You know, where did this idea come from? It
came from like 15-year-old me. I was obsessed with makeup. I think I started creating like this fan base, like this very personal relationship with these young, you know, people. And I would go, you know, to the MAC store and I would go to the mall and I would like buy all these lip liners that I wanted to like, you know, overline my lips. And then I realized like, you know, my followers started becoming obsessed with like what color lipstick I was wearing. And I think that's when it was like, because there really wasn't something I found out there that was like my perfect thing. And a lip liner that matched the lipstick and the lip kit. And I just like, I really wanted to do this. And I was always really passionate about makeup. Like I would be like 12 years old on YouTube when YouTube first came out, like watching tutorials and wearing like a purple eyeshadow in 6th grade. And like, so it just really was super authentic. And I brought my mom the idea, Kris Jenner. She one day like drove all around California. Like we just didn't know kind of what we were, like we didn't know where to start.
Right.
So it was, you know, hard to just kind of figure out how we were going to do this. But we found a factory in Oxnard. And, you know, I just like put up all my own money that I made from the show. And I owned 100% of my company and I just like went for it. No fear. And my mom was like, this is either going to be really great or you're going to have lots of lip kits in the garage, you know? And, you know, I just had so much faith in it. Like I really believed in it.
But that's dope that you like, you know, a lot of people don't take the big swings in life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People like play it safe.
Yeah.
You know, and you seem like somebody that takes the big swings.
Yeah.
Which is dope.
Yeah.
You know, I'm definitely the same way. Like, tell me a little bit like your approach with marketing and social media. Like, how does that all work together? Like, what's your grand scheme?
Well, it's totally different today than it was then because I remember my mom even saying to me, like, we were probably a week away from the first launch. And I was like, she was like, so, you know, what are we going to do? What's the marketing plan? Like, do we need to hire someone? Like, are we going to do a billboard or this or that? And I was just like, no, I'm just going to post on Instagram. Like, that wasn't even a thing.
Right.
Posting to promote your brand on Instagram. And I'm like, no, this is where my fans are. And like, this is what I'm going to do. She's like, okay, like, good luck, basically. She did not believe in me. She was like a great support system. She just didn't understand. Like,
it also was a new thing.
It was a super new thing.
Yeah.
So I just like, no budget. I just like posted a picture of the lip kits on Instagram and was just like launching at this time. And, you know, it just, people didn't do that at the time. But now, I mean, marketing is so different. Now it's like you have to get really creative because it's super like oversaturated, but in the best way. Like I love it too.
Yeah. But you know, like you've built a fan base of loyal customers that love your products.
Yeah.
You know?
And 10 years later, I mean, I'm just like so grateful because I really love it. So I go to work every day in the office and I'm just like, I can't believe I get to play with makeup all day. Like,
so you be going to the office.
Oh, I'm super involved. Like really crazy about everything.
Nice.
I do the Instagram. I like myself. Like I do all the posts. I do all the marketing, all the shoots, picking the models, all the makeup, all the formulas, knowing all the factories. Like
that's so dope.
Yeah.
Oh man, I didn't know that.
It's hard for me to like hand it off.
Yeah.
Because it's my baby.
Yeah, and that's true. Like when you, like I find that I'm learning that too now with things that I'm working on. Like I feel like, you know, it might seem like a heavy lift to other people, but like when you have a vision and you know how things are supposed to be, it's kind of like you have to quarterback the shit. You know what I mean? To make sure it's executed in the right way.
Totally.
You know? How important do you think authenticity is for people to connect with your brand?
I think it's like the most important thing.
Yeah.
I think people can tell when it's not authentic. And I think that's like the reason why it was so successful. Because people knew my love for makeup and lipstick and yeah.
Yeah. It felt legit.
Felt legit.
Is there any advice you've gotten in your career that you think was just like the best shit ever to hear?
In my career?
Yeah. Because you had to get some advice for like you're like a super businesswoman, entrepreneur.
Thank
you know what I mean? Somebody had to give you some guidance to like, you know, get you into that space.
I mean, a few things that just off the top of my head, kindness, I think gets you really far.
This is true.
And watching my sisters, especially when I was younger, be so kind to everyone that they worked with was really inspiring to me because then it you know, you build these relationships and you know, like you would do a great photo shoot and that photographer then tells everyone, oh my God, she was so amazing to work with. And it opens up this more opportunities. And I really feel like that's a huge reason why my family and my older sisters became so successful is because they were just so kind to everyone and great to work with.
Yeah.
So that was really inspiring and something I carried with me. And then probably just like the energy that I'm having now, just trying not to let anyone's like opinions about me affect my dreams. Like I don't want to look back on life and be like, oh my God, I had the world in my hands and I didn't like take the opportunity to do all these things that I've dreamt about, you know, and I like lost my chance basically.
Yeah.
So that's become a fear of mine. And I'm really like, there's something that happens when your frontal lobe develops and you turn like in your late 20s or something. And you're like, I don't know.
Yeah. What are some of your proudest moments as a businesswoman?
Honestly, like customers being really happy. Like seeing a organic video on TikTok that isn't a paid ad and someone really loves the product.
Yeah. Like it's not like they were paid to do it.
Yeah.
You know?
And that makes me really happy. That's really satisfying.
Yeah. That's dope. What's the biggest lesson you learned about being a business owner in that time?
Biggest lesson.
Because I'm sure there were a lot of ups and downs.
Lots of ups and
downs. A lot
of
trial and error. Since it's, like you said, it was a new thing.
Yeah, I think that, you know what a lesson was? To, you know, sometimes like if people were pushing me to put out something that wasn't ready, or I felt like it wasn't ready, I kind of would listen or follow this like schedule. And now I'm like, hard no.
Yeah.
It's not ready. I would rather wait 4 years than drop it when it's not ready, you know, or not drop it at all. So I think just having that mentality is like just making sure everything is perfect and there's not like no slip ups.
Would you say you're a perfectionist?
Mackenzie's like, my style. Yes, perfectionist or like meticulous.
Yeah.
Like, very particular.
Detail oriented. Yeah.
With everything, like my outfits, my hair, my.
Yeah, I remember when I hit you up about doing the podcast, he was like, "Gotta get the glam squad ready." I was like, "Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
She's gotta get her shit right. She can't just show up like me, throw on a fucking t-shirt and just brush my teeth and go out the door."
Yeah.
I find that being a perfectionist is, to some people, you might seem like a crazy person. You know,
I say this all the time. I have to be like, I know I'm being a crazy person, but I can't help myself.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, but man, when you're focused and you have a vision, sometimes look, that's what it's about, right? You want to make sure the product that you're making is the best thing that it can be.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And we were talking about music and the fact that I'm kind of taking my time with it. Like, I just want to make sure I have the time to make sure it's the best shit it can be.
100%.
This is the end of the show where we do the wrap up.
Okay.
Right? We'll just, these rapid fire questions. What is your morning routine? We know you're an early bird. 7 a.m. you get started.
Coffee.
You respond to text messages. Coffee. We know that.
Mm-hmm.
What else is there?
And then I check on my kids.
Okay.
So my daughter's going to school. My son is having his breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like on fire in the morning. Do you feel that? Like,
when you text me back after 2 minutes and I text you at 7:30 a.m., I was like, okay.
Yeah, I thrive. I'm like, then I'm, after I have my morning and my coffee and my kids, then I will check my phone. There's usually, I work from my phone too, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
I don't really have a computer.
Same. I very rarely, I started writing scripts again, so I'm using a laptop, but for years, I just operate off my phone.
Yeah. So that kind of feels weird because it feels like I'm doing something wrong, but I do some work off my phone, and then I'm usually at the office 3 or 4 days a week, whether it's meetings or photo shoots, and so then I'll head off to work.
Wow. What is your favorite movie of Timmy's? I need to know. What's the one movie?
That's hard for me because I feel like I really love them all.
Yeah.
But Call Me By Your Name is pretty
mm-hmm.
perfect.
Mm-hmm.
It's just pretty perfect. And I really love The Dunes.
Yeah, the Dunes are strong, and I'm ready for that new one in December.
Me too.
I'm ready. We got had Timmy come through, and we talk about Dune. But no, that Call Me By Your Name, I remember that was when around that time was when me and Timmy reunited since he was 17.
Oh, okay, wow.
Yeah, and
after he stopped filming, after he finished it.
Well, no, when it was out,
okay.
And it was the press run, and he was winning awards, and he would thank me and talk about me, and I was just like, this kid keeps thanking me in this speech. I was like, do I know him? I was like, because he does not look the same as when he was 17. It looked like a totally different person. And it was just a brief moment in my life, you know what I mean? So I just forgot what he looked like, and I couldn't make the connection. His team reached out, and then I figured it all out. I was like, oh, that's the kid that I met when he was 17. And so ever since then, when we reconnected, he took me to see Call Me By Your Name in the theater.
Oh, wow.
And he bought the tickets. And we went to a spot in Los Feliz, and super dope. And ever since then, that's been our thing for us to watch his movies together.
Oh,
so
I love that.
It's like tradition. I've seen all his shit, in the theater with him for the most part. And you were there when we saw Wonka.
Oh, I mean, I saw it 7 times. When did we see it together?
We saw 7 times. Yeah. But
when?
But this is when I rented the theater and we had all the kids come through.
Of course.
Yeah.
But I wasn't there.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't there.
Okay.
Yeah. I remember when you guys were doing that though.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was a good time.
I was worried about you guys.
Why?
So I'm like, you're posting your location and you're all going to a theater? Like, I'm scared.
Well, no, it's me. This is something I do. It's a crazy thing, but like,
no, it's cool.
When
obviously.
I invite my fans, they always on their best behavior. Nobody's creepy. Everybody's fucking chill. They're just happy that they got a free ticket to the movies, free popcorn, and they get a chance to be in a room with us and watch a movie.
I love that.
You know what I mean? They're super respectful.
That's
you know what
special.
I mean? What's one thing you nerd out on that people might be surprised about?
Maybe like playing Sims or something.
Okay.
You know, like I can't really
Sims
think
is
of
fun
anything.
though, man. When you fall on that rabbit hole, it's a whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Kendall and I have been playing Sims since we were little, and we're still playing it to this day. And we'll just like play for like 6 hours.
Holy shit.
And even now we'll FaceTime each other and we like don't even really talk, but we're just there. And we're like, we play and we like, you know, make our families. And then we just thought of a new idea. Now we make people that like we know. So like we'll make our friends and stuff and then all live in a house together, and it's just it's fun, and there's like so many worlds now. And
oh man, that's so crazy. I haven't played The Sims in a minute. I just remember they had that funny ass way of talking.
Yeah,
like,
they have their own language. Wait, but did you see, I saw on TikTok or something, there's a woman's, like, she's a real person and she does the voiceovers for Sims, and she knows.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know why I'm thinking for some reason.
Is it like a proper language that's?
There's a proper language.
No way.
Yes, and she like knows. You have to watch this video. I'll send this to you also after. But her like she starts talking, and me and Kendall, obviously. I think, you know what? Kendall sent me this video. Kendall sent me this, be like, oh my God, fangirling out on this. Like, this is the sound, the voice. Because it's such an iconic voice.
Yeah, man. Oh my God. I gotta see this. Send that to me.
I will.
Yeah. Your sister Chloe launched a podcast. Have you thought about starting your own podcast? I think it would be a smash. Like, you should really think about that.
I haven't.
Really?
No.
Well, you got a million things going on.
But if you want me to like come and co-host again, like maybe I'll like co-host someone else.
Nice.
You know?
Cudi and Kylie.
Big bro and big sis.
That would be fire. We might have to do a special episode. Like every once in a while we do a special episode.
I would love that.
And it's me and you and then another guest and we interview someone.
Yeah.
That would be fire.
That would be fire. We should get Kendall on here or something.
Yes. Let's do that. That was my next question. I was going to ask you, who else do you think we should have on the show?
I think we need Kendall on here.
Okay.
We need one more chair in between us.
We'll get one more chair.
And all the questions are about Sims.
All about Sims. All about Sims. I'm down. I'm down.
Okay. Kendall, we're inviting you on the podcast. Big bro and big sis.
Now, like I said, I know you have fucked with my music for a long time. So like, I just need to know, like, what is your favorite? If it's not your favorite, just what's the first song that comes to mind when you think of my music? Like, which song is your shit?
Higher.
Oh, deep cut. Nice, nice. Okay.
That's like, I grew up on that song.
Yeah.
I've smoked a lot of weed to that
song. You know what? That gives me something that you can't explain. Like I can't explain it. Like that makes me feel so good in my soul.
It honestly makes me want to cry now.
Oh my God. But no, it's really refreshing that you said that.
Yeah, it left an imprint on me for sure.
That's so dope. Yeah. So dope.
I also love Man on the Moon 3. Man on the Moon 3.
Man on the Moon 3 is the shit. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
That was like 2020, right?
Yeah, 2020.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that was
I got in shape to that album. That was like my workout album.
I think during that time I saw you post a story with one of the songs.
That's like all I listened to.
And I remember somebody sent it to me and said, yo, Kylie posted your shit. And I was like, shut the fuck up. I was like, that's cap. And I was like, no, nigga, she posted driving her car right now. She just posted on the stories. I'm like, man, let me see what I went to your page, saw the story, and I was like, shut the fuck up. I was like, no way.
Lots of workout videos, lots of like, that was like my 2020.
Ah, that's dope. That's dope. Man, that album for me, that was a scary one, man. to be able to dip back into the Man on the Moon shit after 10 years since the last one, and be able to come up with something for that time that felt new, that didn't feel like I was trying to be like anything of that time, and introduce people to some new vibes. Like it either could have gone extremely well, or it could have been a disaster. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I feel like my career was on the line with that album just because of what I built with the first two Man on the Moons. Like people,
it's a lot of pressure.
Yeah,
it's a lot of pressure.
It was like, you know, but I went into it very confident because in my head, I knew the style of record, like what I wanted to make. You know what I mean? And I felt like, you know, I was coming off of Kids See Ghost, and people were really excited about that. That kind of brought me back, and people were checking for me again. And I was like, man, well, I have people's attention. People have been asking me about a Man on the Moon 3 for years. Let me just go ahead and just deliver, but make it something that I want to make. Like make something that I think is cool. You know
I loved it.
Yeah. Thank you so
September
much.
16
is
like one I have on my little playlist right now.
Oh shit.
So I'm like listening to that again.
Oh man, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, that was me being sensitive, you know.
Yeah, I love that.
And what's the biggest moonshot? What's the goal? What is an ambition or something that you haven't done that you think seems impossible, that people wouldn't expect you to do, you know?
I'm gonna like double down on like an album or a movie or something.
Yeah.
Like it feels like so big right now. Yeah.
Well, we should definitely talk about the album. I would really love to help you out with that.
I would love that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we just vibe out, and you know, I think one thing that could be cool with your project is exploring just different realms sonically. You know what I mean?
I want to play for a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I want to take like a few months to just like kind of see what
just mess around.
can happen.
Yeah. Well, that's important, man. I think that's how you end up finding the good shit. Is if you put in the time and you just explore.
Yeah.
You know? You never know what you'll find.
I know. I'm excited.
Thank you so much, man.
Thank you for having
this was
me.
great.
This was perfect.
Hey, thanks for coming through the attic, y'all. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts, and follow the show on social media at Big Bro Cudi. Until next time, love yourself, take care of each other, and dream on. Peace.
It's why you never know. Hey, I find the things that made me with the lows and the pain I would go. Many nights I pray to ghosts. Talk to angels, no response but to close. As the world keeps turning, I'm praying, Lord, it got me. I'm fighting, standing strong on the cold. When I'm down, I get up. La 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 la, la 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 la. When I'm down, I get up. La 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 la, la 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 la. When I'm down, I get up. Follow light, I find my way. No, things don't stay the same. When I'm down, I get up. Believe I'm being tested. Life ain't breaking me. And in my eyes, there's a light inside that never dies. To say I found my peace, I'm blessed, when I'm free. I said I cannot believe I'm in a dream. Ooh, the more you carry, that stress will crush you, Mary. Ain't don't you give up the fight. You see, in time, it's the fight for your life. When I'm down, I get up. La 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 la, la 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 la. When I'm down, side to side. I'll survive when I'm down.